you other than surprises, because I'm going to show you the study plan again. I'm going to show you the app again. I'm going to just, review everything so you can start fresh. Hi, Justina. So those who are enrolling today or tomorrow or yesterday, so for them, it's a complete brush up and introduction and familiarization with the app, familiarization with the study plan. So there's a lot. I have just, jotted it down that how I'm going to introduce you to everything one by one. So let's just wait if more people are coming in. Hi, Rupleen and Jesslyn. Hi, Gauri. Hi, Suyash. Hi, Tanveer. Hi, Gina. I think still some people are joining in, so I'll just wait 2 or 3 more minutes and let everybody come in, because then I don't want them to miss out on any surprise reveal or the study plan or the app changes. I want you all to be completely familiar. This recording I will also upload on the WhatsApp group later, because I know a lot of people are not here, as many of you have already joined for the March course and started, but I'm sure you're waiting for the recording. So I'm going to be uploading it on the YouTube and then sharing the link on the WhatsApp group as well. Hi, Ramona. How are you? So are you all excited to utilize these extra 4 weeks before the October live UF2 classes begin? And also let me update you, the UF2 classes is growing bigger and fatter, and more interesting concepts and more interesting SBQs are being added to it. So it is under construction, it is under renovation. And so in October, around first week, we will start our official UF2 classes as well. So I want to just introduce you. So far, when you joined, you had been doing the September 25 study plans, right? Everybody give me big yeses. I want to align your awareness, tell you what you were doing so far, and tell you what you are going to do, right? It's hi Dave. Okay, good to know that it's you. Hi Bhakti. So I wanted to align you that what you have been doing, and now there is a change, how you're going to transition into it. And but there is going to be a very smooth transition. It has become easier, more efficient. It would be live, Charu. That is why all the UF2 classes have been removed from the app. All the UF2 mocks have been removed from the app, because I want you to have a fresh take on it from the first week of October when we start live on that. Charu, your question is addressed. Everybody also. Let's look at the, okay, surprise reveal I'll do in another 10 or 15 minutes. Let people come in once I start showing you the study plan. Along with that, the surprise will be revealed, the first one. I'm going to reveal two surprises. TG, nobody has the latest update yet, Abhigna. So far we have the third edition. We'll continue to do that. When the fourth edition comes out, we have emailed the ADC when it will be added to the ADC handbook as the resource material. Once ADC updates that they will be using the TG4 for your latest references, then only we'll switch to that. Okay. So don't worry about that. That's my job. I'll continue to follow up on that. Okay. Once it's done, once it's out, I will announce. So now this is a new study plan. As you can appreciate, it will be uploaded on the drive today. Can you all see this is your fresh March 2026 study plan, all set to go. So no more you would be doing the September 25 study plans. That would be taken off the drive, and this would be added to the drive after the class by tonight. Okay, number one point to take. You want to take notes? You take notes. You got to start the new March 2026 plan from today. Officially, the March 2026 course is ready for you. and you're not doing the September 25 study plan now, and you see there is no 4 to 5 hours and no 7 to 8 hours distinction now, there is just one study plan. Can you also see that difference? There is no hour dictated here. I would say roughly this is not 4 to 5, this is not 7 to 8, but this is somewhere about 5 to 6 hours. So let's say it's the sweet spot, the middle way between the two plans, getting the best of both and yet making it effective. It is easier, efficient, lesser time, but also more effective because it includes the foundational classes, but not all of them, but the most important ones. Got that, everybody? So 4 to 5, those who are doing lesser hours, but they were worried, oh, they're not doing the thousands in the past paper, so they're missing out on your basics and foundation. And those who were doing thousands and past papers but were like, oh, we are doing such an intense plan. So this one meets both, best of both the worlds, and combines an approach and gives you the best doable plan in the most efficient, fastest, but yet the foundational and basics are also covered for everybody. So give a big yay if you like that approach, that it works for everybody. It's the same approach for everybody, and it has become efficient in terms of how much time it would be required to do this. So this is only one universal system. Yes, Bianca? So nobody will feel, oh, I'm doing less, somebody's doing more, somebody's doing less, somebody's doing more. Now everybody's doing the same thing, and the time has gone down for everybody. So this is your official March 26th plan. There will be some additions to this plan eventually once I complete the UAF2 file. Now hear me out very carefully, okay? Do I have everyone's attention here? Everyone's attention. So eventually, in few weeks, I will know the UAF2 files actual page numbers, right? Right now it was 45-page file. Now because it's getting fatter, they're going to be added more pages to it. But exactly we don't know how much. The file will get a newer, renovated look. Once I know the complete page numbers, then I will create the UAF2 mocks again and will decide per class how many pages I'm doing. So UAF2 classes page numbers will also be decided then. Understood, everybody? Very simple. UF2 file is going to get newer number of pages. So there's going to be new amount of pages. It's a new file basically. So let me just get it ready. It's almost 70% there. Once it's completely ready, within a week or two, we design it, we do everything with it. We are going to create the mocks and we are going to plan the classes, and those will be added to the study plan here, right? So that's going to be added to this plan. Now, let's talk about the surprise reveal. Can anybody see on the screen? The surprise is in the plain sight. You just highlight what you see and then I'll tell you what it is. Yes. Yes, Tuba, you got it right. Winning Edge Q Bank. Exactly. Now, what makes this study plan more effective, more efficient? Thank you so much, Tuba. You know, the name has to be something, right? After Power Notes, the Hot Notes, the Mind Maps, and then something, and the Ultimate Advanced file, the Mega Master file, the name had to be something, right? And this name has a very deep meaning to it. So, you know, when I give names to my material, it is not a narcissistic, self-obsessed name. You know that, right? It would not be Jigyasa something, Jigyasa this, Jigyasa that. Sorry, I'm not that self-obsessed and narcissist. But the point is, the name of the material should signify, should represent the job that it's doing. That is why the Mega Master file was actually the compilation of about 6 to 7 years SBQs. That's why the name. The Ultimate Advanced file was ahead and advanced of the Mega Master concepts. That's why the name. Now, the Power Notes were actually the description and explanations of the Ultimate Advanced file. So they give you the power to revise and review all the concepts at your fingertips and by saving time. The hot notes, that's an acronym which stands for the highly organized theory notes. That means they are highly organized theory coming from the textbooks, coming from the ADJ journals, coming from the guidelines, coming from all the recent articles, which are completely contemporary and ADC relevant material, which gets asked in exam. I could have simply told you to read the textbooks, but why did I have to go and build one for ADC? If you would look at it carefully, Hot Notes is precisely a textbook for ADC. Would you agree with that? Hot Notes is basically a textbook for ADC, each subject. And it is not arbitrary. It is not like undergraduate level, like you have your other subject wise textbooks. It has been concised and it comprises of all the information which is ADC specific, the exam specific, and the Australian guidelines and policies and the latest articles, latest Australian Dental Journal concepts and guidelines are infused into to give you the hot notes, which is enough to prepare any theory for the Australian Dental Council exam. So far, it's making sense for everyone. So why the name of every material signifies the power it brings to you, the value that it brings to you. So when I say it's a winning edge Q bank, there must be the value that comes with it. So the winning edge Q bank means it is going to give you the winning edge in exams. After at least 2 years of survey for more than 2,000 students enrolled with us in last 2 years. So it comes from data backed up survey. People who passed the exam in their first attempts with great grades. You want to know what was the winning edge for them? MMF, UAF, UAF1, UAF2, absolutely there was a great extent of repeat in the exams. People call us out in other groups and say that we market ourselves and we say on the exam day that it was easy and then they find it hard to swallow. So I really enjoy that kind of attention. If people outside our program think that I have to fake it to tell that my students found the examination easy, I take that as compliment because Winspert candidates absolutely found the examination doable, easy, and not just in this September 25 exam, but in the September 24 when everything was new. That is the confidence and the calmness of every Winspert candidate, and that really baffles people who are outside and do not know the complete story. And then they say, oh, exam is tough. Academy is telling you it was easy. They're trying to this, they're trying to do that. No, we are saying it, we are not saying the exam was easy. We are saying that our candidates found it easy. There's a difference. It's a fine line. Do you understand that? We want it to be actually hard. We want it to be harder for the competition. We want people outside the Winspert to feel it was hard, but Winsperts know that how to make it easy and how to face it with confidence, right? So nothing is ever easy when with hard work and when you know the techniques, when you have the correct concepts, when you have the correct tools, then things become easier. Everybody's getting the zest of it or not, and that is what you are striving for from today till your examination day. Do you want to go to the exam with that confidence, with that calmness, and come back and tell me, but that we found it easier, right? So now winning edge Q bank, as the name says, will give you the winning edge. And last 2 years, all the 2,000 candidates who took the examination, and especially the ones who passed it, they said the 1,000 and past papers are the foundation of this program and the concepts that have been taught in those classes and the concepts that foundationally get cleared in those questions and classes and explanations give them a strong confident start which reflects in their success in the examination. Point taken or not? So what we are doing, taking the 1,000 questions and past paper questions and combining them, correcting them, language improving them, eliminating the repeats, and forming one fused question bank, which is your winning edge Q bank of all the basics together. So you are not going to do the 1,000 files and past paper files together separately. You're going to have a fusion new question bank, which will be uploaded on the app. You don't have to go and read the files, and all the explanations on the thousands and past paper classes of those relevant questions will be added as the feedback and explanation on the winning edge Q bank mock. That is your surprise. That eliminates the fact that you have to do those files separately in your read or self-study time. And we have eliminated the past papers classes. We have only kept the 1,000 classes to once give you the brush up of the concepts. I have added the 1,000 classes still twice, but anybody who is having like a challenge with the time, I will the second revision of the 1,000 classes, I'm going to make them optional. So the second run of these classes will become optional. So there saves you another 60 hours, right? So the hours have been eliminated from the plan. Say about taking off the past papers twice, we have eliminated 80 hours of the plan. And now 1,000, if it's 60 hours per time per watch, I have added it 2 times, but if I make 1 time optional, I take 60 hours more from the plan. Yes, so 1,000 and past paper will be combined, Priyanka. The repeats will be eliminated. The older concept and obsolete concept questions will be eliminated. And the correct language correction, options, updations will be added. And the winning edge Q bank has been created. So that's your most upgraded foundational Q bank, which today, even now, is relevant and comes in the March 25, September 25, September 24, and your March 24. In the last 2 years, the thousands and past paper concepts are getting repeated more and more every single exam. Is it getting in everyone's brain very clearly the approach, the perspective, what you're aiming for, what the ADC is asking, how you need to have a grasp on the material? Now you don't have to worry about the files. These winning edge Q banks will be added on the app. Every question will have an explanation from the class recordings translated there, so you can read and understand and completely sort your basics. 1,000 classes I have kept because there will be a good brush up. Because if there is a gap in your college years, or if you're just coming out and you don't have clinical experience, so past papers and thousands are getting fused, Krushi. Past paper classes are no more the part of the plan. Only the 1,000 classes are part of the plan. 1,000 also I've added twice, and the second time I'll make it optional. That is why I did not delete the 1,000 classes, Priyanka. We discussed with the tutors, everybody, the team got together. There was a lot of confusion about this. First, we thought something else, but after so much feedback and valuable, everybody who cleared the examination, all the tutors who cracked their examination in their first attempt, we came to a conclusion that thousands you need to have. But past papers, because it's repeat, that's why we have eliminated. And those questions are fused together in winning edge Q bank. So what has happened, we have kept the strong efficient material, but we have also reduced the volume of the study plan, so it has become more time effective and yet having an efficient material there for you to learn. Am I making myself fully clear here? Everybody, give me a big yay if you understand the approach, how this transition is easier for you, is simpler for you, and more doable for you. Okay? The winning edge Q bank, you mean? You want to see? CT? Winning Edge Q Bank will not be a file. It will only be added on the mocks as mocks on the app and under your study plans. So let's go to the app now. And every week initially you have your subject wise mocks. Everyone knows it, right? Those who have started. Just one part I wanted to cover. Every week you have subject wise mocks, right? Now they will be part of your Saturdays, and on Sundays I will add the subject wise discussion class. So you take the mock on Saturday and Sunday you watch the discussion class and get every concept resolved, every mistake understood. So all the doubts from your mocks on Saturday, Sunday you watch the discussion class and completely resolve all the confusions from the first week itself, one subject at a time. Again, a beautiful, powerful move. Subtle nuances in the study plan, just magnanimous effects on the examination day. Can you appreciate those nuances? These mock discussions are already added because now from week 1, I will start the UAF2 file discussion. Last batch, the UAF file was smaller. So first 8 weeks, we did the mock discussion and the rest 10 weeks, we did the UAF2, right? But this time, you have the mock discussions already from the beginning. But the UAF2 classes will start from week 1 because it would be almost double the size of the file. So from week 1 till week 18 preferably, because in the week 19 I give you the grand mock. So I want to finish the Ultimate Advanced File Volume 2. So Yashika, right? Yashila. So Yashila, at Winspert, we have our specialized material called Mega Master File, which is MMF, Ultimate Advanced File, which is UAF, and the updated version of Ultimate Advanced File, which is UAF2, which is the most recent Australian Dental Council examination SBQs, which we discuss live. I'll teach you the rash technique, teach you the variations, because this time in examination every student came out and said that there was almost 80% repeat from the UAF, UAF2, MMF, and variations were asked. But in our program, I just don't give you the questions and I don't just discuss the questions. I give you the variations, I give you the concepts, I give you the theory, I give you the technique to apply to every variation of every SPQ. Is it making sense for everybody here? Any question, please drop it. I'm reading your questions simultaneously, but I hope I'm making sense and I hope you're realizing the program is transitioning for so much ease and so much efficiency. One more surprise is there after Winning Edge. Hold on to your horses, okay? Now let's go to the app. So I've organized a bit of the app for you. So you know we have 22 weeks plan, and 22 weeks plan will start from the October 1st week somewhere, but you already have that advantage. You guys have started. You're doing the week 1 already. Entirely your study plan PDF will be there on the drive, and the same thing is added on the app also. All the classes that you have to watch are here. All the mocks that you have to take in that week are here. But on the PDF, you will also get the information of what you have to read every day. UF2 quiz is deleted. UF1 quiz is still there, Priyanka. UF1 classes, webinars, and UF1 mocks are still there. MMF classes and MMF mocks are still there. Only UF2 will be done live. That's why the mocks will also be recreated. So this watch, read, assess technique of Winspert of preparation, we have the watch, read, assess strategy. You're watching webinars every day. You're reading hot notes, which is your ADC textbooks every day. And you're assessing yourself every single day with the mocks. We have 164 plus mocks on our app, which gives our candidate the ultimate winning edge. And that is why in the last four examinations from March 24, and even further, if I go back down, Winspert has always been the highest passing rate in the ADC history. The total number of candidates which pass from ADC, the maximum number of candidates on that pass list is Winspert, proudly so. You can go ask your friends, any past candidates, they will tell you that the overall ADC pass is dominated by the Winspert candidates. In September 24 exam, when the pass rates were less than 10%, almost 80 to 90% candidates which passed were from Winspert Academy. So that is the preparation that we give you for that. Even at the most stringent pass rates, still the maximum candidates are from Winspert. We take pride in that we prepare our candidates to that level that even the hardest of examinations become doable because of the thorough, in-depth preparation. And not because of some shallow, superficial techniques trying to get attention by doing trendy things. I'm a very traditionalist person. I am a conventional person. I like to do things in a traditional way. For me, hard work is the only way to get success. There are no shortcuts. Yes, you can study smart. That's why you got the power notes. That's why you got the hot notes. That's why you got the winning edge. That's why you got this state of the art app to practice all the mocks every single day. 160 mocks. No one is going to give you that amount of mocks in 5 months span. We have the subject-wise mocks, we have the Winning Edge Q Bank, the Mega Master mock, the Ultimate Advanced File mock, the Ultimate Advanced File 2 mock, then the specialized mocks, therapeutic guidelines. We have about 3 mocks on therapeutic guidelines, infection control guideline mocks, trauma guideline mocks, 2 X-ray mocks. So every kind of specialized ADA policies mocks, special mocks dedicated to just ADA policies. Pioneer links, all the latest Victorian healthcare links, the latest trends in Australia, the latest policies in Australia, the latest reach out programs in Australia, even on the pioneer concepts, the refugee relief, the asylum seekers, all the latest pioneer concepts. We provide them as concepts and also as mocks. So including everything, 160 plus mocks gives you the groundbreaking experience before the examination, which none of the academy can give you. The grand mock, we are the only one to give you full 2-day, 280 questions, 70 question each section, 2 days, 4 sections, 2 hours dedicated, exact copy examination mock. Grand mock, even people are so lazy they don't even know what to call their own grand mocks. So we started the grand mock and they started calling it the same thing. They were so lazy to even rename it something, and they would even take the names that we coined. But it's fine. Fine, philanthropy. Now the thing is, the grand mock 19 at the 19th week, 3 weeks before the examination, not too close to exhaust you, but not too far ahead also that you don't, get the practice before the exam. At the 19th week before the examination, 3 weeks ahead of the examination, we give you that exact exam like experience. So imagine at 18th week, you would have done an entire syllabus, and not would have done entire syllabus, would have revised it 2 more times. At 19th week, when you take the grand mock, you will start teaching me on WhatsApp group and on personal doubts. You will start telling me, we will start having healthy arguments, and you will start bringing the knowledge to me. And that's the actual growth, and that's my actual success. When my students start teaching me, that's the day I wait for. That's the day I live for. And my promise to you is I'll take you there. Okay? So this study plan and this application where you have entire 22 weeks plan. So from week 1, day 1 till week 22 and day 7. Every single day you will be supported on this app, on this platform, on our WhatsApp groups with our tutors and with me, with personal doubt support, with group doubt support. And you also have my classes twice a week, and you also have two more classes other than mine with tutors, one on Monday and one on Sunday. Some tutors will dedicate Sundays to help you review the hot notes so that you're not reading them alone. You're not alone when you have to read even those textbooks. They will be there holding your hands. Even your reading, self study, we provide you assistance and guided mentorship. Even for your self study, we provide you assistance. Then on Mondays, you will do some therapeutic guideline classes, some infection control guideline classes, some revision of important guidelines, important material. We take poll. You decide what you want to revise, and tutors are there on Mondays and Sundays to support you from the beginning of the week till the end of the week, from day 1 till day 7. And Tuesdays and Thursdays, you will have me to give you the power packed academic sessions Tuesdays and the Ultimate Advanced File Volume 2 sessions on Thursdays. So you see, from Monday to Sunday, we got you completely covered, 4 classes each week in between your self-study time. But even your self-study for hot notes will be fully supported by our tutors. And that is how, from the beginning of every week till the end of every week, in an organized, predictable manner, no surprises, no throwing you off the cliff, always letting you know what's coming ahead so you can plan your weeks, you can plan your days, you can plan your life. That's the amount and level of support that you will always get at Winspert. So now these extra sections also we have added on the app here. I've just renamed it for more organized appearance. So mock sections, special classes sections, and webinar sections. They already are the part of study plan. So you don't have to worry, oh, when will I do this mock? When will I watch this webinar? They are part of the study plan. They are just given externally for you so that once someday you want to quickly go to a shortcut for maybe an Ultimate Advanced File class. So you simply go to the webinar section, go to the Ultimate Advanced File, particular page you are having problem with a certain question. You want to quickly read that, watch that class and get that understanding. Simply go and click that page number and watch that class. So these external sections are created for your ease, for your shortcuts. All these left column are the sections which you will use. There is a webinar archive. No, we've started already as us. People have already enrolled. They've started with the week 1, day 1 study plan already. They're doing the mocks every single day. They're reading the hot notes and textbooks every single day. They're watching the webinars every single day. The program has officially begun. Only the Ultimate Advanced File Volume 2 classes are going to get started in October. But the course has already started. Other than so everyone who's on our WhatsApp group is aware of the fact that we post about 5 questions during the morning session and 5 questions during the evening and afternoon session for you all for daily practicing. Right? So yes, I'm going to review that point. Hold on to that, okay? So everybody knows, those who are already enrolled candidates, that every single day, other than your mocks that you do, other than every single practice quiz that you take on the app, we give you everyday practice in the morning session and in the evening session, right? The references which were covered during the classes are added under the forum Gifty. So if you go to the forum for the Ultimate Advanced File classes, page-wise, the references are added here. Can you see it? Go to the forum section. If under Ultimate Advanced File classes, you listen to me telling about references, this is where you'll find them. Okay? Nritya, The course has already started. People are doing advanced 1 month. Ultimate advanced file volume 2 classes only will start from October week 1, but the course has started. Candidates are doing the weekly plans already. They're taking the mocks, doing the plans already. Because of the customizable and flexible nature, you can start anytime. But this has already begun. Candidates are already preparing for the March exam. Now, the UAF classes and the UAF2 classes, these references that I have accumulated here, if you go and click on the forum, you will find every question's screenshots, the references link, the explanation, the reasoning has been added here for your reference immediately. Now, this level of in-depth research and preparation, giving you the precise screenshots, giving you the precise highlights of the concepts for every single question that is, confusing, may have some, controversial approach to it. So what to mark as per the Australian standards, for each of those questions, the references are provided. That's the amount of research that goes behind the Winspert answer marking. The UF1, the UF2, the Mega Master, they have always been done and solved with only scientific researched approach. No other approach, no other biases, no opinions, no what I think, no because I said so. No, that doesn't happen with me on Winspert because I said so. No. I'm as human as you all. I'm also learning as you are. I'm also evolving. I'm also a student for life. And that's why my answers and my teaching methods only are backed up by scientific research. And this method is the reason why, when the ADC sample papers got released, UAF1 got the 97% accuracy in our answers, which matched the ADC answers. 97% accuracy of ADC answer matching, that's commendable. That's out of the world level of matching. That means my students, if they're preparing the UF1, UF2, and MMF, they can close their eyes and be confident that the answer and the research is matching the ADC reference bank 97%. That's way more than anything that you can expect in such volatile industry, such volatile field where every day there's a new approach and there are so many schools of thoughts. But our schools of thought, matching the ADC school of thought, that is what matters. Not your opinions, not your biases, not what experience you have. The Australian references, the Australian guidelines, that is how we approach and prepare these files. So along with that, as you move on in the 5 months, the public mocks will also keep coming. Every month you will have a public mock. And that is why in this week on Wednesday, we are releasing the September public mock. And in this week itself, in a day or two after that, I will take a public mock discussion class. So MMF and UAF are our specialized file schema, Mega Master File and Ultimate Advanced File Volume 1 and Ultimate Advanced File Volume 2, which are specialized Winspert files for ADC specific SBQs, the concepts from which are repeated up to 70 to 80% in the exam, and the accuracy of which matched 97% of the ADC release sample paper schema. I hope it answers your question. So MMF, UAF, they are the short forms of the Ultimate Advanced File and Mega Master File, which are created at Winspert. So ISAs, you keep doing your week 5 so far. QBank will be added in about 2 to 3 weeks from now in October. So once it's added, your only job is to go back and just do that what you have missed. Simple. So you already will have an advantage of being ahead. Only thing you will have to do is, once it's published, in that week, go to week 1 and see what new thing is added and just do that as us. Could you do that? So for that reason, continue to mark your classes as mark complete. Could you do that for me, please? All the classes that you're watching, please mark complete, because if in operator week and endo week, I'm adding more important article classes also from September batch, those classes will now show up in your weekly plan and they would have not been marked completed. So would you please give me that? Would you please promise me those who are ahead of the plan, they will mark complete all the classes and webinars? on the weekly plan. I'll show you how you do that. So when you go to this, already doing it, wonderful, Priyanka. So Azaz, could you also do that for me and other candidates also? Because I will be adding certain conceptual classes also extra in each subject. Okay, I'm going to add certain conceptual classes, certain academic classes from September batch in these weeks I'm going to add. So if you're ahead of the plan already, continue to mark your classes that you're doing. Mark them complete, please, so that any new class that keeps showing up, immediately you can drop down, and that would have not been marked complete. You will immediately notice it. Could you do that for me for your organization? Wonderful, Gauri. Keep doing that. How to mark complete once you start watching a class, maybe any class you go to. And then once you see here on top, Purva, no, your question. Whose question was that? Shruti, could you see on the top right, mark as complete? Once you watch the class, simply mark it as complete. See that, Shruti? So that whatever you're doing, the course progress, QBank will be added. The files are compressed now, Suchitra. We have fused the thousands and past papers now. We have fused the combined the files. Now we're just designing them, we're just refining them, and maybe in a week or so they will be updated. So the mocks will be created in a week, the QBanks will be updated on the app in a week, and the explanations and feedbacks will also be added in the next 2 weeks. So by October 1st week, the QBanks with explanations will be ready for you all. Does that make complete sense for everyone? The Q banks are in the process of being formed. So we are upgrading them, we are refining them, we are correcting them, we are removing the obsolete questions, we are upgrading the language, we are removing the repeats. And we will then upload it on the app as question banks. And we will also then add the feedbacks and explanations for them. Okay? So from October 1st week, you can start taking your Q banks. Yes, Priyanka, please make sure to use this feature of marking complete. Beautiful, Tanvir. Keep doing that. Purva, the UAF for forum section is when you watch the UAF, the Ultimate Advanced File Volume 1 classes, Purva. When you're watching them, you will hear me say the reference of this is there. The reference of this is there, right, Purva? When you will hear me talk about the references, whatever page that is, go to that page forum and find that reference for your own learning. I would have shown that reference in the class also, but for later revision, these references are added to the forums. Got the answer, Purva? Now, other than the 10 WhatsApp questions that you will get with us every single day, I will also start posting one new SBQ entirely unseen, which is not on any file, not on MMF, not on UF, not on UF2, not on your WhatsApp questions. One entirely new SBQ will go on our Facebook group every single day. That will be for enrolled candidates, also for unenrolled candidates. But the enrolled ones, I want your participation every single day on the Facebook group New Pioneer SBQ. Promise me you're going to join the Facebook group and going to answer that new Pioneer SBQ every single day. That is just to give you a fresh perspective, a fresh area, a fresh arena to practice your skills. Okay, I'll share the link of that SBQ every single day on your WhatsApp groups, and you can go from there to Facebook. No, that one absolutely Pioneer SPQ will be entirely on the Facebook group, Ruchi, for once every day. And I want 100% participation of all the March candidates. Even the September 25 will be taking them, and anyone who's not enrolled for public health also. But you will get your 10 new questions on WhatsApp every day. Other than that, this is one Pioneer SPQ that you will get on Facebook, and I want you to be there and take it every single day without fail, because I will be making those questions every single day absolutely new, and it will make you practice the most important material of ADC. So there will not be repeat questions. They will be never repeated. And that is how all together you will get the wholesome best study material guaranteed for ADC preparation. With the hot notes, with your power notes, with your mind maps, and every single study material, every single webinar, every single compilation of material, the mocks, the watching webinars, the reading of the files combined together provides you the best material, the best support on the WhatsApp groups, the personal doubt solving with me, and caring for you each day till you crack your exam. So this is the promise that you get at Winspert, and I try my completely, I give my sweat and blood when I try to make that promise work every single day. I may fail sometimes. I'm also human, but I promise and I show up no matter how I feel, no matter what I'm doing, no matter how busy life gets, and no matter what life throws at me, because I know you're facing the hardships and I will be too. But together we will make it happen. Together we will achieve that confidence, that winning spirit, that winning edge with which you will go for your exam and come out successful. That's the promise at Winspert. We will make you a winner. Not just for the next 5 months, but anywhere you go in life after that, you will be a Winspert forever. This is going to transform you. This program, this support, this community, this method of learning, this method of sincerity will transform you. Yes, Priyanka, please go ahead. And one more surprise, and then officially I can let you go. So, Priyanka, go ahead and ask me, and then I have to reveal the biggest surprise of all. Again, a very exciting surprise. Who is my motivational spirit? It's my kids. Just hands down, my kids. My daughter and my son. I wake up every day, I look at their faces, and no matter what mood I'm in, how bad I feel, how good I feel, those two spirits, those two angels, sometimes devils, I don't know, they keep transforming into angels and devils depending on their mood. But yeah, those two faces, they keep me going. I live for them. Now, the last surprise reveal, and there's one more surprise reveal, which is the biggest of all, which I'm not going to give in the public session. That's purely for our candidates. So I'm going to announce that on WhatsApp and or maybe in our internal class. I don't know when, but I want to probably have your reactions and responses. So that's the third surprise that's purely in our internal class. Now, one thing, the second surprise is imagine when candidates told me the mind maps, right? Have you seen mind maps? March, guys, did you go? Did you just do something, research, try to, find something and see something and fiddle with it and explore it? If you have, then you know what a beauty mind map is, right? It's an art of not just hard work. I can absolutely tell you, mind maps have been made with love, purely love, not hard work, nothing but love. So they have been infused with so much love. They have been created with nothing but love. That is why they work so beautifully for the candidates. I wasn't even expecting, but the amount of reviews that I got in the last 2 weeks for the mind maps by the students is how game changing the revision happened with just this one mind map, the entire exodoncia procedure, risk and complication getting revised within 10 minutes. Think about it, how groundbreaking that this can be. And the September candidates, they just went gaga about it. They messaged me in the last week that this they were not even expecting how quickly let them revise all the most deepest, longest concepts and theory within minutes. So imagine something so powerful. One ASA topic, one page. Exactly. Mind maps only will be added to your last 5 to 6 weeks for revision, Priyanka. They are not the tool for the initial 4 months. I might take them off now as well because I don't want, but there can be certain students who are carrying forward. So that's why I will not take them off entirely. I'll think about it, okay? But these are your last month tool. But in the last month, don't underestimate when I say this is for the last month. This is your last, the nitrous, that what you use to get that, speed. This is your nitrous. So boom. Yes, the last few weeks. Now the surprise is we made the mind maps for hot notes. Everybody knows that. We made mind maps for every hot note topic, every hot topic of every subject got its own mind map. Everybody knows it, right? Where it's coming from? Yes, 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 yes. Give me yeses, please. If everybody knows, you must know. Now think about, in the end, you're struggling with so much revision, so much material. There's trauma guidelines, there is infection control guidelines. Every page is packed with information. And there is Odell chapters. So much to read, 5 pages to read per chapter, 6 to 7 pages to read per chapter, and 49 cases selected for Odell. That's a lot, right? Isn't it? Isn't it a lot? So you will do it. You're already tired listening to it. Yes, Tuba, get tired, get tired. I want you to be tired listening to my voice, Tuba. So I'm going to give you Odell cases mind maps, infection control guideline mind maps, trauma guideline, and vital pulse therapy mind maps. These 3 promised. And if the TG 4th edition comes in, I will add that too. I'm only not doing TG mind maps because I'm waiting for a new edition, because I don't want to spend a month making TG mind maps and then have a new edition thrown on my face. So TG will hold on. Once the new edition comes, I'll give you the TG mind maps. But now, with the success and the amount of the positive response that we received, see, I don't just listen to the feedback and feel all princessy and queenie about it. No. I do share it on Facebook. I love doing that. But that's not what it only does for me. I take your feedbacks, I listen, and then I say, what else can I do to make it even better for you? So that is my always approach. It's not just to take a WhatsApp screenshot, put it on my Facebook group. I mean, that sounds fun. That sounds good. My mom sees it. My dad sees it. I feel so good making my parents proud, right? That's one thing. That's really one thing. But what am I doing for my students? When they come and tell me this works, then I want to give them for more effective resources. So imagine having it for each Odell case, one mind map. Every ICG topic, one mind map. And every trauma, different kind of trauma for permanent and primary and vital pulse therapy, one single mind map. Imagine, and I publish it in the last month, that you will not get those in the first 4 months, okay? You will only get them in the last month. But imagine, Evans is already Priyanka, Evans is already part of your hot notes, so it's already part of your operative mind maps. Evans information is already on operative mind maps, the KD's one. These are the extra mind maps of the trauma guidelines, the vital pulse therapy, the Odell chapters, which I know you seriously get irritated in the last one to revise. And everybody mentions, do we have to revise Odell again? How do we revise Odell again? How do we do Odell cases again? I hear you. I hear you. When I have those questions on Zoom, I hear you. So I know you, why to revise in 1 hour 4 Odell cases? Because even in the end, even in the last month, you can do 4 Odell cases in a month. Why not give you something where every 5 minutes you do 1 Odell case? In one mind map, you revise 1 Odell case. That is 12 Odell cases in 1 hour. That means 48 Odell cases in 4 hours. Beat that. Can anyone beat that? and thinking about infection control guidelines, individual topic concised into mind map, and then trauma guidelines. Think about it, all those tables, they scare me. I have taught it so many times. I teach you every single day on the doubt solving. Still, I'm like, oh, what am I forgetting? What am I forgetting? Where is 6 to 8 weeks? Where is 4 weeks? When to remove that splint? When to remove that splint? It gets me. So I understand it would get you. So when it can get you, then why not have something on your fingertips in 10 minutes, immediate cue card, immediate memory tool. And the last month, you will have so much fun with these powerful tools. I don't know about the speed of light, but I do know I never thought we would be creating so much for the future batches. 9 years ago, when I started Priyanka, I did not know where I'm going. I still don't know where I'm going. Trust me, you are the only ones guiding me. My kids give me the strength and energy and motivation, but you are my guide. They are not my guide. My kids only fill the energy in you. Mommy, go ready. You tell me, ma'am, come, take us there. So you show me the way, they give me the strength. So my babies give me the strength, and you are my babies who show me the light, who show me the path. Trust me, it's not me showing you the path, it's the other way around. It is absolutely hands down other way around. I am not showing you the path. Every single batch shows me the path, how it needs to be done, how students want the ease and preparation. They are not lazy to study. Students do not want to get away from studying. They just want it in a more efficient way because they have kids too, they have families too, they have jobs too, they have chores too, they have responsibilities too. And I get it, being a mom, being also running a house, I understand how. And also for men, I understand, like fathers as well, when they have jobs and houses to come back to, families to tend to. I understand, for us, being dentist, being a homemaker, whether you're a man or a woman, it doesn't matter. These times, everybody chips in, everybody contributes. So, whether you are a male or a female, it does not matter. I understand you all have responsibilities and you're playing multiple roles. And that is why I want to make it as efficient and easy for you as possible. Huh? So, Dave, trust me, the students already say when they come back, it looks like you set the paper. That they're already saying it from very long time, that you set the paper. So I take that again as a big compliment. And I hope you enjoyed this first Winning Edge QBank surprise. And I am sure you enjoyed the second Mind Math surprise. The number of questions we get in this area is fewer, but I assume weighted in margin for error is also relatively. Aditi, Aditi, are you enrolled with me or not? I'm first tell me that. I not sure, but if you are, then we have the health promotion hot notes, we have health promotion mind maps, and we have ADA policies mocks. And I'm going to add more and more ADA policies mocks and questions for your practice. So don't worry about that. I will keep, see, the thing is, you only think because they're harder is because you haven't practiced in Australia with those policies. That is why learning them, understanding them is the only way. And mocks is the greatest way to practice. Yes, mostly Tanveer, Winning Edge Q banks will be available by first week. Aditi, you're enrolled, right? So you have the ADA policies mock. Just go and give it a try. You will see how immediately when you take few questions, you will realize, oh yes, I'm anyways worried about all the policies and health promotion. These mocks are going to get me. These are going to support me. They're going to help me to understand and apply the concept. So if you haven't taken, because they will come in the later weeks, so I'm sure you must have not seen them yet. Yes, and Mahita, did you also know that we had done all the latest vaping concepts and variations? And we had done the entire article with all the details, and the hot notes were also given, the mind maps were also given, and students were able to answer those questions. because of our tools, because of our ahead of the curve material. Mahita, they were able to do the tobacco use and vaping questions because we have the most updated content as hot notes on the vaping and tobacco use. Yes, absolutely, Tanveer. So your ADA policies mocks, the specialized mocks will give you immediate, instant practice. You don't have to wait for the examination to feel confident in those. That is why 160 mocks, it's crazy. 5 months is how many days? Somebody remind me, please. 5 times 30. 150 days, right? So 160 plus mocks for a 150-day course, right? That speaks something about the importance that Winspert has given for you to learn to apply the concepts, apply the knowledge right away on the mocks before you go and see the real deal on the examination day. You will start, Purva, you can start the week plan now. Everybody have started their weekly study plan now. I'm going to upload this March study plan now. On the app, you will go and start with the week one, day one right away, Purva. You're not waiting till October to start your week one, day one. The week one, day one, everybody is already doing, Purva. The new one I'm going to upload. Only the winning Q bank is not there, but the classes are still there. The past papers are removed. The thousands only are there. The subject wise mock when it's scheduled and subject wise mock discussion when it's scheduled. Everything on the app will be ready by tonight or tomorrow latest. Yes, by tomorrow, the new schedule will be uploaded on the drive and on the app also, the classes will be added as per the study plan. Ruchi, for you, for by tomorrow, March 26 plan will be on the app. March 26 plan will be on the drive. Everybody got it? Beautiful. So get ready for a public mock, which is coming up in 2 days. And on the app and on your study plan, you have the subject wise mocks already. So if you're starting from week one, you have operator mock this week, and every single week for the first 8 weeks, you're doing one subject every single day, every single week. Keep taking that mock, and it's almost on the tip of my tongue. I want to tell you the third surprise, but it's so internal. I'm going to talk about that internally. That is the greatest surprise of all. No, Janelle. Unfortunately, none of the material is printable and copy pastable and device restricted only. Single device access. 1,000 mocks will not be there, Kenny. 1,000 and past paper mocks now will be eliminated from the app and they will be replaced, Kenny, by the Winning Edge Q Bank, which is the compound compilation of 1,000 and past papers with no repeats and updated language, corrected answers, obsolete questions eliminated. Okay, so 1,000 and past paper mocks are going off. I am not eliminating them till the end of September, because if you're doing it, then keep doing it. Once the Q bank is ready, the Winning Edge Q bank is ready, 1,000 and past papers will leave. You will bid them farewell, and the most updated Winning Edge Q bank will replace them. Okay, city up to you. You have time, take them till September end. After that, just Winning Edge Q bank. So you want to save time, just don't take them yet, because after September you're anyway. So I anyways will delete them tonight only. Why to waste time rather than watch classes? Okay. So use that time for something which is exclusive and new, rather than because you have to do the Winning Edge Q bank anyways in October. Okay. So I'm going to eliminate the 1,000 and past papers tonight only. But I wanted to tell you first, explain to you, and then make those changes. Absolutely, Aditi. That is the number one reason I developed this app, to get you the recordings. Recordings, you know what? When I started 9 years ago, I did not have Zoom. I did not have app. It was a Skype call. I used to keep my iPhone handy and used to record my lectures, audio, voice notes. Even at the time of no recordings and all those tech, in 2018, I used to give my candidates, those who could not attend, those who were pregnant and suffering and were maybe sick or maybe working full-time or full-time moms, I used to send them the audio recordings of my classes From the day I launched as a mom, as a very busy professional, I understood without recordings, it does not make sense. That's like giving something to someone, but making them, you know, chase it and starve with it if they cannot. If their life gets busy, they don't get the class. What's the purpose of joining me? If you cannot review my classes, if you cannot watch them at your ease, if you cannot live your life while you do my program, then I'm not really helping you, am I? Only study materials, no, Abu. Unfortunately, I gave the entire plan together because it's everything on the app. The watch is here, the read is here, and the mock is also here. So unfortunately, I cannot provide the study materials separately. But we do give a free mentorship program. So join our app, enroll for the free mentorship program. We do give you some free material, which obviously is also readily available other place also, but we give you it at one place, and we give you free weekly academic classes, free monthly mocks, and explanations on that as well. Vinsara, please message me and join because everybody has already begun. We are a big group already. Please join us and join the team. Let us grow this community and join the family. Veer, I'm more excited than you, trust me. And yeah, so I'm gonna tell you very soon. Yes, you can message, want to change the login from my phone to my iPad. Yeah, yeah. Siti, message me, message the tech team, they will switch your device. Start from week one, day one. That's the beautiful place to begin, Siti. So any more questions, please drop me on my WhatsApp number. All students can also enroll into the free program. Yeah, absolutely. And I'm bringing the Pioneer SBQs on the Facebook group every single day. The new SBQs for my old students, for my enrolled students, for non-enrolled students, everybody, a new unseen Pioneer SBQ will be available on our Facebook group. Please join the Facebook group so you can attempt those new ADC relevant questions from today itself. Printing is not available, Shima, for the copyright issues and privacy issues. Just for those reasons, it is only device restricted. So you can get a bigger screen, get yourself registered on a bigger device, iPad, or maybe your laptop screen. Spelling on the Zoom app is wrong. It's Priyanka Goel. What is the name of your name? Priyanka, you only have to change it. That also, you can actually message my tech team, they might help you. Thank you so much. And I hope you guys feel motivated, energized, and inspired. And go ahead, do the program, learn. We are making it fun and fun and fun. And we are here to support you, me and tutors, with the classes, with the doubt solving, on the groups, with the questions, with the mocks. And see, did you ever think that studying can be so much fun? Right? So that's what I do. I make studying fun. I make everything fun, actually. Thank you so much, guys. Have a beautiful evening. And thank you so much for being a wonderful, wonderful, warm audience. You guys are amazing. And for starters, so much energy, so much positivity and reception. Kudos to you. Such beautiful reception, such positive way of receiving the information and showing such, I would say, a lot of time you think and people go, there's so much changing, so much changing. How would I do that? But you showed so much positivity, so much, what can I say? You're great. You're amazing. So keep being that and stick with that spirit. And I'll see you on the WhatsApp group in just from tomorrow. I'm going to get more regular and start my check-ins with you. Was just busy with all this stuff, changing the study plans and everything in files. Third surprise, maybe on the WhatsApp group or maybe on the internal class. We don't know, CT. I'm going to talk with my team and see how we can reveal that in a special way. So I'll see you very, very soon on the WhatsApp groups. And personally, we are anyways connected. You guys are already messaging me. It'll take me some time to get used to your names. I'm still missing the September 25 names, but I'll get used to it. It's always a transition. Every time my kids leave for college, I become an empty nester, and then the new kids come in, and then the nest fills up again, and then you guys go for exam, and then you leave me as an empty nester again. So I have to go through those ups and downs, and I'll get used to the new names. And hi, Ramona. Yes, so good to see your name. So good to see the familiar names. Please keep saying hi. Those who were there in September, please keep saying hi to me when you attend live. It makes me feel comfortable and seeing some familiar faces. And very soon, the new names also I'll get familiarized with you. You're an old monk, but how Bianca? I always thought this is a new girl, Bianca. Who's this Bianca? I didn't even know. Maybe probably the name spelling. Hi, Jesslyn. Yes, so good to have you too. So, love to see familiar names, and more than that, love to see the new names. So, all the new and old names, we are soon going to be friends. We are soon going to become a family so close every day, sharing our ups and downs and success, daily wins. And trust me, I'm always going to make you, that's my promise to you. When you leave the program, you will be a winner for the rest of your life. I promise you that. Thank you, Raj. I'm sure you love it. I'm sure, especially those who were in September, tell me how you feel. The upgrade, the transition, the surprises, the mergers, the winning edge Q bank, the refinement, the elimination of certain classes. Tell me how it feels. So, especially the ones who saw it in September and now are going to the March plan. So feels more organized, more efficient, more simplified, right? So that's the ultimate goal behind it. And yeah, thank you so much, guys. Have a wonderful, wonderful evening. The Sunday mock, Saturday mocks with the Sunday support, amazing. Yes, Jesslyn. So Sunday support class is the discussion class, which is already a pre-recorded class, but it's already there. So once you take the mock on Saturday, only then you watch that Sunday discussion class, okay? Yes. Thank you, Raj. I try to read your minds a lot. When you message me personally, everyone, don't think if I have 1,000 candidates and I'm not paying attention to your messages. Trust me, I am reading every single message and I'm hearing every single feedback and I'm thinking and developing and processing it. I'm a slow processor, but I am a processor. I take time, but I get there. Okay? It's for everyone who's enrolled, Abu, but you can also enroll for our free program on the app. So there's a free program as well on the app. The free mocks will be available on the app, free program only. My team has shared the information how you can join the free course as well. Join my Facebook group, you will find the information there. Jayanti, please message me and join soon. We would love to have you in the family. When Sarah message me on WhatsApp, my number is +91 98 999 00016. I hope you got that. And message me there on WhatsApp and I'll help you. Thank you so much, Priyanka. Thank you, Ramona. Thank you, Raj. And thank you, everybody. Have a great evening. Have a beautiful evening. Enjoy the rest of your day. Bye bye. Yes, Abu, please join my Facebook group. I'll send you the links and everything. Or message me on WhatsApp. This is my WhatsApp number. My team just posted it on the chat. Just message me wherever you find me, and we will get back to you. Thank you so much. Have a great evening, guys. Bye bye.